What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to Karma Light Readings. I'm Karma. I hope you guys are doing well, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, welcome. Please make sure you subscribe. If you do resonate, any of you, new, old, returning, please hit the like button. I am currently offering personal readings, so if you would like a reading that's more detailed to your specific situation, Scorpio, go ahead and check out my Etsy. The link is in the description box below. So we're going to get into it. We're going to be taking a look at your energy, taking a look at a particular situation. I want to see a little bit what has been going on. So we're going to look at the past, we're going to look at the present, we're going to look at what is to come and what you can expect. I will be clarifying this energy as well, okay? That never happens. The Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups as the recent past. So it looks like there was some type of confusion surrounding which direction you wanted to go in or what decision you needed to make. The decision was yours, but you were kind of, Eight of Wands. Where do I want to go? What's the best option or course of action for me to take? Seven of Wands on the bottom to the Chariot. Something felt like it was far out of your reach, but then there's this interesting energy of needing to kind of put up a boundary with other people, like their projections and their opinions on what your life should be. All right, we have the Three of Wands for Scorpio, current energy of the situation, to the Queen of Pentacles, to the Chariot. What can Scorpio expect out of this situation? The Ace of Wands, a lot of fire energy, passion, taking action on something. Three of Cups. Cancer energy as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn to the Nine of Cups. Wow. So something was placed on hold here. The Hanged Man. This is kind of sad. I feel like, I don't know if it's that deep. Oh, well, shoot, maybe it is. Two of Cups. I literally was going to say like a Romeo and Juliet type of love, but without the double suicide. Sorry. But it's showing right now until I get into details. It's really sad. Like this was all put on pause. And this was something that you felt deep in your spirit, but this pause created a bigger burden and a period of needing to reflect on all the things that have been kept from you and blocked from you. Here's that Seven of Wands again, people's projections. Wow. It's like a resistance of some sort. Was that you, Scorpio, that I've been talking about I know there was a sign, and forgive me, I do so many of these readings. I know there was a sign where I had said maybe the previous reading or the reading before that it literally feels like a group of people or family members or friends who try to dictate to you who you can and cannot love. It's very, very controlling energy. Like they think they know best for your life, but you're a grown person, grown man, grown woman. So recent past is the Two of Wands, Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands. You knew you needed to make a decision and to move your life in a certain direction, but it's like you didn't know which direction. What's the best way for me? Came with a lot of confusion and illusion. What is this Two of Wands for Scorpio? What was this Two of Wands? Yeah, the Two of Cups. I'm telling you, Taurus energy on the bottom. Something about a connection was too overwhelming. Yeah, it was the Sun and the Five of Wands. It was so overwhelming that I feel as though somebody in this connection, could have been you. The depth of the energy of this connection and the feelings between these two people was so deep that it scared somebody into thinking that it was like I'm just going to go there because it's what Spirit is showing me. Like, it was demonic. It wasn't real. It was, oh, you're putting something on me. I can't really feel this connection naturally, so it must be, you know what I'm saying? It's really interesting. What is the Seven of Cups? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. It didn't make sense. And the longer somebody waited on making a decision, the more lost they felt, the more separated and isolated you became from this person. I do get the energy that somebody here was trying to wait. They were trying to be patient. I also am sensing an energy here where somebody was very hopeful that in due time, the purity and the supernatural truth of this connection would be shown to the other person. But with the Five of Pentacles, there's a spiritual disconnect and loss that was taking place in one of the parties here that was preventing them from being able to see what was really happening. And so maybe you were struggling with making a decision on how to move forward with this connection because at the same time, you didn't want to lose it, but maybe you recognized I needed to disconnect. What is this Eight of Wands? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. I can tell you this. Whatever separation happened or isolation took place, it had to happen for you to transform, for you to grow. Same for the other person. I do feel like there's a lot of adversity that is somehow connected to this Two of Cups. The interesting thing is, it's not so much adversity between the two of you. I strongly feel like it's energy that's been projected onto the both of you that then created the confusion and the loss. Because there's an aching here for somebody. Somebody is aching for you. Or vice versa. Five of Cups, Six of Swords. Like, when can I go back? Longing to come towards you. And that's an interesting energy for me to pick up from this, because when these two cards came out for the present, the Three of Wands and the Queen of Coins, I immediately, if you can see the picture, it's like he's pulling this Queen of Pentacles back towards him, like trying so hard to grab that energy and say, don't leave me yet, with the Chariot, like I'm coming back for you, is what I'm grasping here, what I'm seeing. So very interesting that I would pick that up even in the past. Just like a real longing and yearning for somebody. What is this Three of Wands? For Scorpio. The Empress, wow, yeah. Just looking for some type of growth and peace and togetherness in this Two of Cups connection. It's almost like somebody realizes way after the fact, like, oh, you were my person. So it's like somebody wants that opportunity back to be able to grow and expand with you. Strong mother energy here too. What's the Queen? The Knight of Cups. The Chariot and the Sun. Okay, Scorpio, what's going on? I feel like this is somebody who's ready to run back or run towards. Yeah, Three of Swords. I know everybody, there's so many of you. I have to read what comes out. It looks like a lot of influences, projections that got in the way of a particular connection. And there's this opportunity of expansion and growth. I'm sorry, I know I'm a karmic reader, and I typically am all about closing a karmic cycle and moving away from the past. This particular collective that I'm reading, it is about a past coming back. I'm not going to sit here and change the energy for you. I know people don't always want to hear about the past, but if the past doesn't resonate with you and it's not something you want back, then at this moment I would suggest that you click off and find a different Scorpio reading, because this is coming up as heartbreak from the past. There's been a separation here between two soulmates, or whatever you call it, two people who are a vibrational match. But again, it started out with a lot of illusion and confusion, and I feel like it was based off of projection from other people or some type of group of people that was trying to influence your decision and kind of dictate who you are allowed to be with and who you're not. And I do feel like somebody is preparing themselves to make a move. I'm telling you, 10 of Pentacles and Strength card. The 3 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, the High Priestess. Empress, Knight of Cups, the Sun, 3 of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles to the Chariot. This is going to come in very quick because you have the 8 of Wands to the Chariot. Those are the 2 fastest moving cards in the deck. And I feel like this is sudden. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to choose this person or vice versa. But somebody is trying to come back to express themselves to you after a period of separation and disconnect. This is something that weighs very, very heavy on their spirit. It's something that they've been carrying with their spirit. It's created a spiritual burden because they didn't properly recognize and or connect with this connection the first time around. And so I feel like this person is carrying so much pain and blocking themselves from their own intuition because they didn't want to connect with the fact that it was real. What is the Ace of Wands? To the 3 of Cups, which is literally what you have here. This is somebody's coming in, I would say, to apologize and in hopes of reconciliation and reestablishing some type of joy between the two of you. Whoever this person is, they've gone through a lot of growth and discovering and recognizing and realizing their part in this situation. What is this 3 of Cups? Wow. 3 of Cups to the 8 of Wands. Okay, so let me explain what I'm tapping into, because this is really deep. This connection, and I think it was for both of you, but this person wants to come back towards you because something about this connection with you deepened and strengthened their relationship with the Most High. As painful as this was, or as confusing, overwhelming, even if there was betrayal, this was a turning point, a pinnacle turning point in both of your lives to help ascend you spiritually, heal you, and help you kind of open up to the divine, to repair that relationship so that you could have a higher level of consciousness, perception, and understanding of what's really happening here in front of you. This is very, very deep. And so these new opportunities and this ability to be able to overcome great difficulties is something that you've been kind of pushing towards with the 9 of Cups and the Fool. Something that you've been kind of, I don't want to say wishing, but maybe praying for. It comes in the form of this connection. Like, this is a very grand offer, grand gesture from somebody that is wanting to take this leap of faith and start over with you in an effort to not only transform their life, but it would transform yours too. I really feel like this person comes back with the intentions of healing something and change. Yeah, Judgment is on the bottom. They want to atone for whatever they've done. To the Magician, to the 3 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups to the Chariot. They're ready to take action and to reveal certain things that may have been hidden, or to reveal certain things that you were unaware of, certain questions you may have in regards to this connection, or to go over why they did what they did. Wow. This person was humiliated without you. I don't know what happened, but there's a good 5 cards of humiliation that this person had to go through in order to recognize and see, to be able to take the steps that they need to take to be able to move towards you. I need to ask one more question before we close this out. What is Scorpio's response going to be to this? What is Scorpio's response to this coming towards them? What is it going to be? The Emperor, the Empress, and the Emperor. To the 7 of Wands. To the 2 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles. So, I mean, it doesn't mean it's not coming towards you, but I don't think you're going to go for it. That's why I was like, this is awkward. Spirit's like, we're going to tell you what's coming. You seem to be in your own little world here. I see somebody trying to fit you in a box. Again, you're protecting your energy from these projections where people were trying to block you from going in a direction that you thought was best for you. I do feel like this is a moment where you take back control. What does Scorpio do, please? The Emperor to the 6 of Swords. Protecting yourself against these people. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. What's the 2 of Swords? To the 2 of Pentacles. Ooh, I don't know what you got yourself into. If you'd like a more specific reading that's about your situation, check out my Etsy. But it looks as though you had to put up a fight here in regards to a decision that you want to make, an opportunity where you want to move, the action that you want to take over your life, Scorpio. You're going to do it regardless. Some of you are moving. Absolutely. 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands, the Chariot, and the 6 of Swords. You're leaving. You're moving towards something. You're taking a new opportunity. Somebody was trying to block your decisions. They were trying to keep you in a box, and it was almost like an attack on your crown chakra. Like 7 of Cups and then this box over the Emperor's head. Like, if we can keep Scorpio in this perception of reality and make them think that this is how it has to be, then they'll never leave. They'll never be able to figure things out on their own. But you're breaking out of that. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. You're going to be independent. See, now Page of Cups, you're out of the box. To the 4 of Wands, to your happiness, to your stability, to your alignment. Yeah, with the Fool. Ooh, Scorpio, let me know what this big decision is that you're about to do, or where you're going. But there is somebody here who wants to fix something. It's very interesting because I want to make sure I specify this. This person that I'm tapping into wants to come towards you and desires you and is longing for you is not the same as the people that are trying to keep you in a box. I feel like the people that are trying to keep you in a box are trying to keep you away from this person. All right, let me know if that resonates. If it does, please hit the like button and check out my Etsy. All right, Scorpio, I'll see you guys soon.